oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh. La da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my
Welcome friends, my name is Marty McGrady and this is my YouTube channel, My Crazy Normal. This is going to be a channel about all things empty nest. I'm a 58-year-old mom of 5 in a blended family, 3 of mine, 2 of his, and a partridge in a pear tree. Better known as Baxter, who's sitting right over here. He's going to be a star. Anyway, who am I? I have 6 grandchildren. I am an educator and I'm a veteran and I'm a really good friend. This is not going to be a channel about education. If you'd like to talk about education, you can private message me. I may or may not answer. Nobody really wants to talk about the state of education currently, to include myself. This channel is going to focus on longevity. It's going to focus on nutrition, fitness, lifestyle, balance, all of the things that make life great as an empty nester. One of those things is that we have time to do whatever we want. We are going to also talk about family and parenting. And let me tell you about parenting. If you think that it's over when they're 18, you are sadly mistaken. There will be many, many stories about how we were sadly mistaken. Our kids are great. They're all doing fine now. They all have jobs with benefits and their own cell phone plans. So we're feeling pretty successful about right now, but it took a long time to get to this point. That said, this is going to be a channel that I think will be kind of fun. It is going to be very interesting. We're going to do some travel. We're going to do some wine tasting. This may or may not be wine in my cuppy from Aldi, $3.99. But I will say that my husband thought that if I really wanted to increase my subscribers, that I should have him present. So on occasion, you may see Todd. He's hot, he's old, but he's cool. I also think that Marty's musings might be something that you'd be interested in. Never know when they're going to hit, never know what they're about. It's a little gift for you in the future. One might pop up while I'm talking to you today. But I decided to do this because I was encouraged by one of the most important people in my life, my hairdresser. Tanya, kudos to you. You started this nightmare. I will definitely be tagging you in this. She wanted me to start a blog about 3 years ago, and I did. The thing with blogging that isn't really great is that you have to write. And writing's cool. I was an English teacher. I get it. But it became a chore for me. And then I was kind of starting to hit my stride and decided to blog maybe once a week on, kind of the same things we're going to talk about on this channel. And my husband was diagnosed with cancer, and I just didn't feel like I had the capacity or the bandwidth to do that. Looking back, that is exactly what I should have been doing, because that is one of those things that happen in life that people experience, and they want to know they're not the only ones. But I did stop, and when I decided to pick this back up, lo and behold, YouTube is a thing. It's great because I can just videotape myself giving all my little words of wisdom to you, and my husband will edit it for me. It's awesome. So that said, I think that the thing I would like to talk about, and I looked down just so you know, I had to have bullet points because, like I said, I'm over 50. My memory isn't what it used to be. And nor are my eyes. So if you could see how big the print is on this thing, you would be dying, right? Actually, you probably could see it from where you are. So anyway, I think that one of the things I would like to start talking about is maybe one of Marty's musings. This may or may not be wine, by the way. Like the cuppy, Aldi, $3.99. Awesome. I think one of the things I'd like to talk about are shoes. Shoes are really important to me. I'm a girl, love shoes, but these kinds of shoes might not be the story that you're thinking about. We are not going to do a video where we go through my shoe closet. Someday, not today. This is about the shoes you find on the side of the road. Have you ever noticed Oh my gosh. So you're driving down the road and you see a shoe, a random tennis shoe, or a boot, or a flip-flop, or more disturbingly, a small child's shoe. Like, what are they doing on the side of the road alone? Why is there only one shoe? Have you ever seen two shoes on the side of the road? There's always only one. And as I'm the passenger, because my husband will not let me drive because there's some kind of thing about I drive fast or not good at it, whatever, it's not important. But the reality is I'm the passenger, so I'm constantly trying to entertain myself because I have the attention span of a 4-year-old. And I will notice these shoes. And my whole life, I think I've noticed that there's been these random shoes. At one point in time, I actually started taking pictures of the shoes that I would find on my walks or wherever. Like, there'd be one random shoe and I'd take this picture of it. In my mind, I would make up the story about where this shoe came from and what kind of day that person was having. And then I think I got a new phone, so I didn't have those pictures anymore. But anyway, they still live up here. But anyway, those are the things that I do. This is how my brain works, people. This is scary. I see a shoe, and while we're driving to Vegas, and there's the random Chuck Taylor laying on the side of the road, I'm wondering where the other one is and how bad was that person's day. I create this whole scenario and story in my head about this random shoe on the side of the 15 on the way to Vegas, while my husband is just patiently driving away listening to Dave Matthews. He has no idea this crap is going on in my head. And I'm just sitting here thinking, what the hell happened to the other shoe? What happened to the person? We're in the middle of the Death Valley Desert. It's 120 damn degrees out here. Why are you without a shoe? Like, what happened? Or closer to home, I live just a little north of Thousand Oaks, California, and we're driving down the 101, and I look over, and there's a freaking shoe on the side of the 101. Why is there a shoe on the 101? Why is there a shoe on Las Posas heading towards Ventura? Why is there a shoe? What the heck? Why is there a pair of shoes? The only time I ever see a pair of shoes is hanging over some kind of an electrical or telephone line. What is going on, people? I don't understand. What kind of day are you having that you only lost one of your shoes? Anyway, points to ponder. But if you like that kind of story and that kind of sick thinking, I'm the girl for you. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to hear more.